What is the answer that this number machine always gives you? It says think of a number, then add 1, multiply by 2, take away double the number you thought of, and subtract 1. This is a maths challenge question, and we've got multiple choice options here, and there's no option for more information needed, or it could be different answers. It tells you in the question that the number machine is always going to give you the same answer regardless of the number that you start with. So we don't have to question that. We can just pick any number we like and substitute it in, and we know we're always going to get the same number out if it's a well set problem. I will show you why it's the case in a second as well. But to do the maths challenge in good time, I would recommend just getting the answer and coming back and thinking about that later. You've only got 45 minutes to do the whole primary maths challenge, so you need to get on with it a little bit. Choose any number then. Let's start with 1, and I'm going to add 1 to it to get 2. And then I multiply that result by 2. 2 times 2 is 4. Take away double the number you thought of originally. So I started with 1, so double that is 2. I'm going to take that away. 4 minus 2 is 2. And then we're going to subtract 1 from that, and we get back to 1. Interestingly, in this case, it's also the same number that I started with. I didn't know that when I chose the number, but that's not the point of this question. The point is that we always end up with the number 1. You can try it with some different numbers. Perhaps you did use a different number. And to prove that it always works is also an interesting thing. You should really want to think about this, even if it's not needed to answer the question. If we started with a number, let's call it x, this represents starting with any number. It doesn't matter what it is now. If I add 1 to that, I get x plus 1. If I double it, I get 2 lots of x plus 1. And again, if you haven't done this much algebra yet, don't worry too much about this. You'll do this very soon, I'm sure. And then I'm going to subtract 2 times the number I thought of, which is x, so that's subtract 2x and then subtract 1. Now this 2 lots of x plus 1 is 2 lots of x plus 2 lots of 1, so it's 2x plus 2. Then I can subtract the 2x and subtract the 1. So the 2x's here cancel out. I've got a plus 2x and a minus 2x, and then I'm just left with the numbers 2 and minus 1. So you can really see that whatever value of x you put into here, you will always get 1 out of this machine, and that's why it's a sensible question to ask.